Hey guys, this is Collar bringing you Game 5, the final game of the 2001 OSL Finals between Boxer and Garimto. I have to say, the last game, Game 4, was one of the best games of StarCraft I've ever seen. In that game, Garimto just managed to eke out a victory against Boxer. It was such a close game, and at the end, Garimto pulled off an amazing triple drop that killed all three of Boxer's bases within 2 minutes, leaving Boxer unable to react, even though Boxer did have a large force of dropships and raids. And I have to say, that game was very close. Boxer destroying Garimto's expansion at the 7 o'clock position, and having a lead in expansions for part of the game, and Garimto managed to come back was just amazing, I have to say. An amazing game, and now this is the final game. Whoever wins this will win the title. And Boxer, I have to say, must be suffering after the defeat from last game. He was far ahead for a while. And this map is the same map as map 1. It's Incubus, 4-player map, spawns in the corners, and we have Garimto here spawning in yellow at the 5 o'clock position, and Boxer spawning in blue at the 7 o'clock position. And it's really anyone's game now. Last game, I really feel like Boxer walked in pretty confident of victory on that island map, and for a while he played excellently, going for a Wraith Rush, and able to kill the first Reaver from Garimto and just prevent Garimto from expanding easily. And really, I thought it was Boxer's game, even up to the end, when Garimto had dropped his main base a few times. Boxer just lacked a couple of anti-air units, I feel, and just never got lucky with his Wraiths. He never managed to catch the shuttles of Garimto until the very end, when the damage was already done. And if he had just caught one flight of shuttles, even 2 or 3 shuttles full of units, that I feel would have swung the game firmly in Boxer's favor, to a point where Garimto could not have come back. But Garimto partially just getting lucky, and partially, I have to say, just amazing timing, knowing when Boxer was weak and striking where he was weakest, and just managing to destroy Boxer within 2 or 3 minutes when he was really far ahead. And in any case, this map being Incubus, Garimto did manage to win Game 1 on this map, and looks like he is going to scout Boxer here at the 7 o'clock position. He's going to know where Boxer is. And this map, of course, does not have an easy-to-hold natural expansion. It's on sort of a semi-island, but there's two bridges leading to it, and there is a large central fighting area. So I'm not sure whose mother that is, actually. She looks quite happy at her son, and she should be proud. Looks like a gateway going up for Garimto in his choke point, and Boxer getting his refinery up and his barracks in the choke point also. So we're seeing a similar build as was in Game 1. And in Game 1, what Garimto did to seal the victory was really just go for all Dragoons and Zealots and out-expand Boxer. And Boxer really didn't focus on his macro management, I feel, in that game. He did pull off an attack that almost won the game, even though he was behind 2 bases to 4. But he really, I feel like in order to take this, he needs to get an expansion relatively soon and match Garimto in economics, because this is not a map where I feel dropships will be that easy to use, because the mains are fairly small, and just ground units just seem to be better, and you really need good macro for a lot of ground units. Cybernetics Core going out for Garimto here, and I'm expecting Boxer once again go for a factory build based on what he's doing so far. And yeah, so I think this is probably one of the best series I've done. I'd say this is the most entertaining of the classic series I've done. I have to say, it has lived up to its expectations of being one of the greatest series, especially Game 2 and Game 4, I have to say, were just really well played by both sides, really. Boxer winning 2 and Garimto winning 4, and Boxer is getting his factory going here. And Garimto has seen all of this, so Garimto is going to be able to know what to do here against Boxer, and Boxer still scouting in Garimto's main also. It looks like Garimto hasn't produced his first Dragoon yet to kill off this SCV, but it looks like Garimto is going for Cybernetics Core upgrade for Dragoon range. And Boxer now leading with SCV from Garimto's base. And Boxer is going for a 2-factory build here. Fairly standard on this map, I feel. I think the scouting probe is dead, and Boxer actually getting a machine shop directly. I'm guessing he's going to go for mines first. That seems to be what Boxer likes to do against Protoss. Go for mines and use his vultures, which he's quite good at. And a first Dragoon out for Garimto, and Garimto seems like he's going to be pushing forward with that. We'll see if Garimto decides to go for all gateway units this time, or if he decides to tech up higher. and proceed from there. And looks like the Dragoon's going to start hitting the barracks here. And Boxer can't do anything until a tank is out, or really at least a Vulture with some mines are out or something. But Boxer is making 3 Marines. He has 3 Marines total now, rather. And he's just going to let this Dragoon pound away at the front door block a little bit. Both players are probably a little bit tired now. This is Game 5, and I do believe to play them in a series in front of the audience. So we'll have to see how the fatigue affects both of their speeds of reaction and their build orders and everything. It looks like Garimto's about to set up a expansion at his natural expansion. Boxer now with a tank is going to push back these 2 Dragoons, and Boxer might be going for an attack here. I think that could work right now because Garimto has decided to go for his expansion. I don't think he's planted his expansion yet, and if he sees his force incoming, he might decide to not plant it until he's dealt with his attack first. Looks like Boxer losing his Vulture, but he still has a number of Marines and a tank still walking forward, and looks like Garimto's doing excellent micro though, saving that Dragoon. Now the Dragoon goes down, and Boxer now focusing fire on the last remaining Dragoon. I think he's going to take down all the Dragoons without losing his tank. SCV coming to help out here to attack this Dragoon, and I think he's going to win here. Yes. Oh, wow. Both take each other out here, so Boxer losing his tank. That was quite unfortunate. I feel like the SCV may have been better off repairing the tank instead of attacking the SCV. And these tiny little micro differences can make a very big difference in timing and in the success of an early push here. And unfortunately, Boxer killed the Dragoon at the same time and made the last shot. Now Garimto can safely put up his second base there at the natural expansion. And it looks like Boxer did go for Vulture mines first, not going for Siege Tech first. And now he's mining the entrance to his base. Garimto now getting 2 more gateways up, so he's going to be up to 3 gateways, I think. And it looks like he's not going for higher tech first. He is going to go for his economic build here. He's transferring probes just in time. And Boxer is researching something else now. I presume it's now Siege Tech, although it could be Vulture speed, given how much Boxer loves Vultures. But I feel like Siege Tech would be a smarter idea here, because it would allow Boxer to do a real push sooner rather than just go for harassment against Garimto. And in this base, it is quite hard to get into the main because of this gateway block here. So if Garimto leaves a couple of Dragoons around his natural expansion, I think it would be quite safe against Vultures. Robotics facility now going up for Garimto, and we'll see if he decides to go for another drop here. He did prove in Game 1 and in Game 4 to be quite a master of the Protoss shuttle play. Last game, using a speed upgraded shuttle to such great effect. I have to say, one of the best examples of a shuttle micro I've ever seen, even though this is pretty early in pro gaming history. In any case, Boxer now with a couple of Vultures. I'm not sure where they went. Looks like they actually went around the Dragoons. Very well played by Boxer. Now he's going to be behind the Dragoons. He's going to plant mines, and he's going to try to sneak into the main here. But Garimto luckily has 1 Dragoon in the choke point there, preventing Boxer from getting in, and Boxer is desperately trying to lay a mine there so he can kill off that Dragoon. But I don't think he's going to get to it before these Dragoons come in. Oh, actually Boxer does. Oh, Boxer can sneak in right now. He's only sneaking in 2 Vultures right now. It's unfortunate he's not microing perfectly here, and he's just trying to lay a couple of mines. Now he needs to do some damage quickly to make this worth it. He's attacking one of them's attacking Gateway, and I feel like Boxer just needs to shift click these probes and just kill as many of them as possible before losing his Vultures. And looks like he is going to lose his Vultures, taking out only about 2 probes there. So that's kind of unfortunate for Boxer, but he did get a pair of Dragoons, and he got some mines down. So maybe that will pay off for him. But Boxer I feel like he could have micro a little bit better at that point. Perhaps the fatigue is getting to him. We generally do see Boxer microing better. Boxer has 3 factories up, but no expansion going up just yet. And Boxer will need to get that expansion up, I feel, in order to deal with the better economy of Garimto. And Boxer, I feel like he probably should have done, well, I don't know. I think he is going to go out for an attack here, but I feel like he has a few Vultures than he should because of his little attack just now. And now actually, Boxer looks like, no, he can't sneak him in because there are Dragoons within the main. I'm not sure what's going on. Sorry about that. There's a break in my audio there. I had to go take care of something. Looks like Boxer now continuing the attack, but he was unable to sneak into Garimto's base, unfortunately. And Garimto now with 3 more Dragoons coming in. They're going to attack this tank, and Boxer's forced to run away with his tank here. And looks like, yeah, his attack is going to fail here. And now Boxer is behind a little bit, I feel, because he doesn't have that expansion, and he didn't manage to do any damage to Garimto's economy, really. And Garimto now has his robotics facility up. He has an observatory up also. And it looks like he's getting a photon cannon as natural expansion, and that's going to help him a lot against Boxer's Vultures. Garimto smartly putting that up, knowing that Boxer's very inclined to sneak Vultures into these bases. It looks like Boxer's getting another machine shop, and looks like Garimto actually has placed a pylon at Boxer's natural expansion, just slowing Boxer down a little bit in terms of putting down his expansion base. And looks like that the SCV has taken it out, and probably will be planting a command center there. I haven't seen it go up yet, though. And looks like, yeah, Boxer just putting a couple of mines here, and Garimto now able to macro a significant number of troops, should he wish to, and possibly go for drops if he wants. It looks like, yeah, that the natural